Each of us encounters Jesus in different ways and at different times. In Luke 4:18 and 19, the Bible says Jesus wants to give sight to the blind, liberty to captives, and deliverance to the oppressed. He addressed both the physical needs and the spiritual ones. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, Jesus tells us about a man who was going from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he was attacked by robbers. They beat him and took all of his clothes and left him on the side of the road, half dead. A priest who was walking by and went to the other side, and so he wouldn't have to walk by an injured man. Then a Levite passed by and wouldn't stop to help either. Finally, a Samaritan came upon the beaten man. He stopped and took pity on the man. He cleaned and bandaged the man, and he took him to an inn and paid the innkeeper for his room and board. Jesus said the Good Samaritan's actions are how he can be a neighbor. The Bible calls us to love the Lord our God with all our heart and all our soul and with all our strength and with all our mind, and to love our neighbors as ourselves. I really like comic books. That's no secret. The last 2 years, I've been able to go to Comic Con in Salt Lake. I saved all my money from mowing lawns and collecting cans to pay for comic books at the convention. My mom and I decided to take tracks, so we wouldn't have to find a parking spot downtown. There were like 30,000 people in Salt Lake for Comic Con. I walked past a guy sitting on grass. As he wasn't holding a sign, he didn't ask for or anything, but you could tell he was in need. He looked hungry and sad. We walked by and kept going to the tracks. But I stopped my mom and said, "Wait just a minute." I ran back and I handed the guy my stack of quarters. He was really surprised and said, "Thank you." I ran back to my mom. When she asked me why I gave my money away, I told her, "I think that guy needs it more than I need more comic books." I think that story really describes how Jesus wants us to live. Think about the needs of others before our own needs. I believe that being Lutheran is a wonderful thing, but I also think that in God's eyes, He would love us no matter which religion we believe in. Meeting with my faith formation coach, Denny, he was a lot of fun. He really made me see how important your church family is and how we can be there for each other. He took his time to spend with me and get to know me. I've really liked participating in the Justice Weekends and helping pass out packages and socks to the homeless in Salt Lake, and I'm looking forward to continuing that kind of activity. It helps me see my faith in action. The stack of boxes here are going to the Homeless Youth Resource Center, helping out others in just one way to live our lives like Jesus wants us to.